guys, today we are going to explore to one of the globally recognized country, which is Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is a country in Western Asia consisting vast majority of the Arabian Peninsula. It is a young country that is here to rich history.
With a population of around 27 million, Saudi Arabia is the Middle East's largest economy. The growing economy has been matched by an increase in demand for imports around the world. The Saudi Arabian Oil Company, or Saudi Aramco, is the world's largest oil-producing company.
Saudi Arabia's free market economy has undergone remarkable changes in relatively short period of time. In recent decades, Saudi Arabia has increasingly diversified its economy and today produces and exports varieties of products and goods all over the globe.
In 2005, Saudi Arabia joined the World Trade Organization, which gives Saudi greater access to global markets, creates jobs, and encourages foreign investment. The major trading partner of Saudi Arabia for export are China, UAE, Singapore, and India, whereas the countries for import are China, US, UAE, Germany, and India. In 2018, majority of Saudi Arabia's oil went to Japan, China, South Korea, and India. Meanwhile, the United States imported $21.9 billion worth of oil. Large areas of desert in Saudi Arabia have been turned into agricultural fields.
Today, Saudi Arabia exports wheat, dates, dairy products, fruits, vegetables, eggs, fish, poultry, and flowers to markets around the world.
Saudi Arabia is an Islamic country that for a long time remained chained to Islamic culture and traditions, and hence was basically closed to globalization and the outside world in general. The country is home to two of the holiest cities, Mecca, where the Prophet Muhammad was born, and Medina, where the Prophet was buried. Every year, millions of Muslims from across the world make a pilgrimage or Hajj to Mecca, where they visit the Kaaba shrine. This is the most sacred site in Islam, considered to be the house of God. All Muslims are expected to face towards the Kaaba when they pray, no matter where they are in the world.
Saudi men wear the traditional dress called the thobe. Wearing the thobe expresses equality and is also perfectly suited to the hot Saudi climate. During warm and hot weather, white thobes are worn by Saudi men and boys. As Saudi woman appears in public, she normally wears a voluminous black cloak called an abaya, a scarf covering her hair and full-face veil. Non-Muslim women living in Saudi Arabia often wear the abaya as a sign of respect for local customs.
Men have more rights than do women. Foods that are taboo are those forbidden by Islam, notably pork and wine and other alcoholic beverages.
The arrival of guests at one's home is an event that leads to a special meal in honor of the visitors.
Saudi Arabia food culture has developed largely from surrounding regions, so visitors to the kingdom have a pleasant variety of both local dishes and international cuisine to explore. Major ritual occasions associated with Islamic feasts, weddings, ceremonies, reunions of families and kin, and other social events still require sacrificial slaughter of sheep, less commonly goats or young camels.
Technologically, Saudi has outrun most Islamic countries and is now competing with other European nations in technological manufacture and production and not relying much on importation. The development of transport system came about development of communication system as well.
Currently, the country manufactures its own microchips and computers and exports them at a cheap price to mostly third world countries. The Ministry of Environment, Water and Agriculture has set up a committee to determine the mechanism for the mandatory application of electronic numbering and tracking microchips. The project is part of a wider initiative to control animal diseases and create a database on each camel and its owner. They have been open up their communication by development and constant usage of email and internet to catch up with the rest of the world. This has been possible through the ever-increasing investors in that country and the dedication of their leaders to better their nation.
The standard of living in Saudi Arabia is high as cost of living is low.
Major variations in income and accumulated wealth exist, with the major categories including the super rich, the very rich, and the rich, alongside a large middle-income group and some with limited incomes. Only small pockets of poverty persist.
Unskilled and manual work and that of servants and nannies is performed exclusively by immigrants.
Medium to high skilled private sector salaried employment has also been dominated by guest workers. Saudi Arabian citizens prevail in government employment and ownership and management position in business enterprises.
All in all, globalization had more positive effects than the negative one. And this country, which is Saudi Arabia, is now among one of the richest not only in the Middle East but also around the world.